Good morning. This is the Bee Lady at the Bee Lady Apiary, and it's Saturday. We got washed out yesterday. It was awful. Thunderstorms, thunderstorms, thunderstorms. I do have some pictures of the 2 new queens that came in, which I'm going to get up on the site. As you can see from the cloud cover there, it's not going to rain today. However, it is really a wonderful, cool temperature, which we love. And I wanted to show you this. This is so funny. This one in a chat about poplar trees. Well, let's see. There's one right there, and there's one next to it. What these things, I have to get out of the golf cart to show you this one. If you can see, what happens is they die, they fall over, and then they grow back. So we just think it's a riot. And so we don't do too much with these right here because they're, oh, here's a bee already up here. Because we just don't. I don't know. I have no idea why. We just don't. We have so many other things to do. But we're heading back down to the bee yard. Hubby's down there getting things ready. It is earlier than we normally are. We had to drop our doggies off at the groomer. Cut down and, well, not cut down, you know, groomed, and one of our dogs is a Shih Tzu, and her hair grows so rapidly, you know, it's up there all the time, and she won't let me trim the hair around her eyes, so she's really up there all the time. But there's a fantastic cool breeze. It's about 60. Oh, here's something else if I could find their root. You just have to see some of this stuff in the park property. Over here, I don't know if I'm showing you the right thing. Well, you can see we lost this tree originally. It is a willow. During a rainstorm, it just blew over. And lo and behold, having the tenacity of most things here, it just took off and it's growing continually. So we haven't figured out what to do with that yet. So, like I said, we are going to be putting a new queen, which arrived yesterday, and I have video on that, but not on anything down here because, like I said, it was just thunderstorms all day. In hive number 1, the hive. You see something you don't like. I hear you, dear. I hear you, honey. He's bringing in something he doesn't like from over there. What I'm going to do now is put wherever it is, my hotspot on top of a beehive. What is that, dear? Oh, feeders. They're just feeders from the Louisiana hive. I thought he was taking apart something he didn't like. Okay. Mark, this one, correcto? Yes, the brick is off. That means we're good to go. I am going to put my hotspot up there. It's just this little thing. And I have it rubber band so that the super duper battery, I don't even know if you can see this, on the back won't fall off. It gives us a pretty good signal. Back here, as my dad says, in the boonies, but I usually just keep it running off of a battery just in case. I mean, it doesn't need a battery, it's fully charged, but I just don't like to take any chances, so I just let it sit there. And oh heck, I'll put it on top of the brick, give it, and I think we have a signal. Yeah. So this is the hive, and I'm going to be taking off the boxes and assessing what we may need to replace. My hive tool disappeared. Thank you. Oh, I love you. So I need boxes readily available here. Empty. Yeah, just anything empty. We are putting in a new queen. You're going to do the queen part, okay, hon? Okay. And this, right now, we're down to 4 boxes. Deep. Super, super, super. Ideally, we would have another deep on top of there, but you know how that goes. We opened that deep the other day. It looks like drone brood on one side, worker bee brood on the other. Okay, that's for the ones coming off, correct?
Well, just some of them. I want to start with.
Gotcha. Okay, we're going to start with the deep. We're going to be removing some from the deep. So this right here is a box that we use for nukes. Okay. So first order of business is I'm going to get my gloves.
Great idea.
I wear the traditional long beekeeping gloves here. Let's set this down. Let's put it down just a bit. Here we go. Did I touch any of those? And oh, there goes my watch. I have a watch, folks, that plays music when I press a button. It's kind of refreshing. Oh, this is just a beautiful breeze. Considering the other day when we were down here, all of our equipment was just overheating and nothing was working. Okay. I just want to assess the situation. Oh, boy.
It's cloudy and windy. You're not going to get that many coming out.
That they are in the hive. We always bring as much as we can. My plan of action is, I see why you had it there. It was level. Okay. I'm getting there. Wait a minute. Okay. Good enough. As to start. Oh, over here.
The brush and the tool are on top of the other hive.
If you see that say stop, the little red thing below.
If I see what?
See the red thing? It'll say stop broadcasting.
Yeah.
That turns another color or something.
Well, it's red right now.
Okay. First, I am going to. I'm not anticipating propolis and just a little bit because they've only had a day or so to do that. Oh, my smoker.
Yep.
On the back, it says mommy. Everything in the house that I have, folks, because we have a son at home and it's just a habit from when our children were young. They all say, mommy. Oh, I do love this. Okay. No bees. Oh boy. Ideally,
because of the temperature, I'm guessing they're clustered.
I know.
Yeah.
If you're in a cluster, I personally have not dealt with working in a hive with a cluster.
Not that kind of, well, not that much of a cluster, just.
They are lethargic. I am setting this top right there. They look lethargic also. There, boy. I'm going to smoke down in the first one, which is a super. Keep in mind, what I am going to be looking for is 3 things. Speed of the bees, life of the bees. If they're lethargic, they get a feeder. I don't care what else is happening. I'm going to be looking for evidence of more brood. There's a brood. I'm looking at the pattern to see is it worth it to put this queen in. And they are lethargic. If you can come over here and see the inner cover, I just have to barely smoke these. Woo! the inside. I'm not going to be setting any hives on the ground. I'm going to be setting all of our hives on our workmate. Okay. Next, top super. I'm going to set that for later, okay? I try to be mindful of the fact that, just a second, I forgot to smoke myself. Oh. There we go. If I tip my smoker over on the ground, of course it's not going to start a fire. Unless we're in a terrible drought. But it will go out. It won't burn as efficiently. So I try not to do that. And notice, the first thing I do is identify the opening right there. And they're just not, I just don't see anything. We're probably going to have to gel them too. And we'll go into the gel later. That's one of the super duper secrets we use from a little old man that told us about gelling our beads. And it works. Yeah, boy. Okay, let's see what we got. Other side. I just, you know, very light. I'm going to do a quick assessment. Boy, and almost non-existent. There are no bees here. So we have to hope that there are bees in the other three, or there really isn't anything but queen. There was, this hive was kind of worrying the other day, but remember, this was a troublesome hive, and so we had done a lot with it. Okay, nothing new. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 frames. Empty. Let's try the next sequence. There's the sun. But, like I say, there's a lovely, lovely breeze, so that kind of is counter or taking away from the effect of the sun. Thank you. Feels fall and spring are great time to work with your bees. I'm assessing the weight. Not too bad. Okay, as we go down, we're seeing more bees, but hello, bees. Where you go? Yeah, I know. Don't worry, we're going to be in and out today. I know. Yesterday was bad. So we know we have a whole top that we're going to put back on. Because we're not using a queen excluder, okay. She'll have that to lay in, hopefully, if there are enough bees in here to save this hive. I'm not encouraged. It's just kind of warm yesterday. No, nothing. You know, I'm going to just take a peek. Take this one out. Okay. Cap Tony, nothing. But I'm going to set this frame right here so I have space to work. Whoops. Okay, Cap Tony, except for over there. It's a tough one. I'll leave that one. This one is nice. Cap Tony, except for these two spots. Cap Tony on that side. I leave that one. Why? Because when you get to the bottom, if it looks like you're going to put the queen in, the nurse bees need that to eat and to feed the little bees. Okay, drawn out comb. So they're still working on that. Remember, bees work up. So the ideal is to keep your top box, your top box almost empty. Okay, whoops. Cap Tony. And on this side, you can notice this is the double Cap Tony syndrome, where they're going to go double. So I'm going to take this one. Yikes. Because, you know, they're not going to fill all this in. And over here, they're going to build on top. And we saw evidence of that yesterday. So I'm going to set that one right here. I'll brush the bees off. Excuse me?
Nothing. I just got some smoke in my mouth.
Okay, I can put those in there right now if I brush the bees off, but they're just going to fly around.
Yeah.
I'll put them in later.
No, we can wait.
We'll surprise them later. Okay, next frame. Cap Tony. Side, Cap Tony. This is a definite go. Now, keep in mind that is the first spot, the first frame. So I'm keeping in mind here. Now I can always change this in my mind. I want to give them enough food. There they go. Cap Tony. Oh, I'm going to leave this one because they're going to need food. What we are trying to do is, okay, empty, except for, and if you were standing here with me and I turned it like this, you could see nectar in some of them. What we are going to do is start feeding them. Cap Tony. One way we know they're not going to do anything else on this frame, there are no bees on it. So they're like, okay, peace out, as they say. And so this is a go. Okay. Over here. Drawn out comb, which is invaluable to the bees. I like when they puff it up like that. It's really cute. Cap Tony, but drawn out comb. So ideally, I want this more in the middle. No particular reason, I just did it. I'm going to reassemble this, and I'm going to put, let's see, empty hives, empty frames, I should say. Over there.
Okay, I've got two kinds of frames.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I've got
7.
I've got empty frames and frames with comb and a little honey.
Okay, the frames with comb and a little honey that are supers.
Yeah.
3.
You want to hold this?
I'll hold this.
You want 3?
3. I took